Hello fellow beachcombers. Just landed here and spotted a few on this bunch of grass washed up with a big storm this winter. Anyway, we got quite a few here coming up. I'll see if I can zoom in on them a little. Keep steady. They're all the way up and down here. Boy, I'm just jiggling all over. It's a little bit windy. Anyway, I think you get the idea. It's a pretty good spot. They're right here. And so far we've collected a pretty good amount in the float sack here. Probably 30. And we're pretty close to the airplane. We're doing pretty good. We're gonna take another shot a little farther up. I think they're a little thicker. Okay, I'm out. This shows you how they get washed in with all this grass. And here's the beach line here. But they're all along here. Clear down here. Anyway, so far it's been pretty good picking. There's just scattered all around in here, and there's my shadow. And the sack is filling up. So, check it out. We got nice 6-incher was washed in with some of these here. Anyway, that's a pretty nice find right there. Same beach line here. Still looking pretty good as we go along here. Well, there we are. We're coming to the end of this beach line, but it looks pretty good here. Floats come in with the pumice. There's my digging tool. That's actually a crab measuring tool, but you can lots of floats behind. There's another little gut up there that are just loaded. Yeah, we gonna get a couple bags right here. It's a good day. Okay. Well, we're at the last little gut here. You can see there's a pretty good amount of them here. All up in this little cut. Just a natural spot to land. And we did find one pretty amazing float here. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. A blue dot. Completely blue seal. Sealed with a different cobalt blue. Gorgeous thing. Anyway, that was the highlight of the day. Well, it's been a good day of beachcombing. We got 6 sacks, backpack full, plus a shopping bag full on the ground. And we got a Japanese, it's not a milk bottle, but it's got Japanese writing on it. Let me get a shot of that. It's a cool bottle. I think you can, if you knew Japanese, you could read the writing on it maybe. Anyway, we just got to get loaded up and take off down the beach here. Should be good. About these two little guys showed up here this morning. Huh? This guy found something out here this morning. It's all windy. Oh, he found a lemming. Lots of lemmings in the grass. There was two of them. There they go. Got one heading back, and here's another one over here by the pole. They're just hunting for mice and lemmings. Windy today. No flying today. Well, here we are. A gorgeous day, a little bit of wind, and we've really got into floats here. As you can see, I hope, they're all down through here. And I really see a big pile up there where that pallet is. I'll take a shot of that when I get there. Okay, this is the real hot spot here. This is Float Valhalla. Boy, there's a bunch of them here. Look at this group out here. I'll zoom in a little bit. And they're so thick in here that big storm came up and pushed them all back in here with all this dead grass. And then we keep going down this way. I can hold it steady. There's another big group of them down there, and another big group down there by that red buoy. Wow. This is what you call glass float Valhalla. Man, oh man, oh man. We got to get going and pick these up and get them in a sack. Well, we just landed here. Hello, fellow beachcombers. Spotted some pretty nice floats here on the outer beach, and look like they're scattered all along, all the way up here, and they get thicker as we get to the front here, get to the southern part of this beach. I'll take another shot when we get to the really thick ones. Check out these breakers coming in, huh? That's what we need. The wind is pretty calm here. It's only 3-4 miles an hour. But boy, tide's going out. That's what it takes to bring these floats in. There's a shot going down the beach. I don't know if you can make them out, but there's quite a few down this way. Yeah, here we are in the outer beach, and it looks like we had a little visitor. Brown bear, about probably a little over 8-footer, looking at the size of his tracks, meandering down here through the floats and off in the horizon, and that's the way I want to see him going away from me. But they're starting to show up. It's springtime. Yeah, we came to the end of this beach line, and this is where they're really thick. Really lots of them. I'm guessing by the time we get done here we'll have probably picked up 300 or so. They pretty much end up here, drops back off into the ocean. But boy, they really got flopped in here. It's really good spot. I got a sack started here, and ocean's right here, and still rolling, but pretty calm, not very windy, but looks like the fog's moving in, so I better get a load on it. The airplane's right there, about 150 yards, so perfect spot. Talk about a bonanza. He's washed in on this bank with all these logs and grass. Boy, there's a bunch of them here. Man, this is what you call a bonanza. Looks like a bear's been digging a big hole there. They go on down, and then there's another patch of them down here in this next big hump. So we're going to gather these up, and boy, nice spot. Okay, check it out. Just landed here. Check those out on down there, huh? Anyway, what a spot this is. I'll just walk around here and show you what we got. Man, they're just loaded here. These just washed in fresh. Gorgeous day. Very little wind. And the airplane is right here. Can't beat that. Look at the mountains there, all snow covered. But boy, it's sure nice here. Well, this is right in the middle of the pile here. You can see it's quite a bit of them. I'm going to get the airplane and taxi it up here so we can get these picked up. Really nice group of them there. Very cool. Here's the last of the floats on this beach. They go on down here and they kind of peter out just by the airplane down there. There's still a pretty good amount of them though. Yeah. Right in there's a bunch. Anyway, I'm going to have to hit another beach after this. But it's a pretty good load in here. This is to finish this outer beach we've been picking here for a while. And here's our buddy. This is a different bear. I'll see if I can get this is getting to be a 9-foot bear. Trying to compare my track 13 shoe to that back one. And then here's his front paw. So you can measure across and see how big the bear is. But I'm guessing he's around 9 foot. But he was coming and going here. And he went on the beach. Well, here we are, late summer, early fall, doing a little beach combing. And this is where the beach was washed out and came over into this tall grass. People complained about my last video, said that it's too much wind noise. Well, wind's blowing about 15 right now, but I'm downwind and I do have a filter on. I've always had a filter on. But this is windy country. But you can see a bunch here washed in with bottles, and they're in this tall grass too. You have to kind of kick around with your feet to get them all out. But we're going to give this a whirl. And I had several comments that these floats came out of Fukushima. Well, these floats have been here for tens of 20 of years, and they're just being washed out. They don't use them anymore. They haven't used these in a high seas drift net for over 40-50 years. It's all plastic now. If I find some plastic ones, I'll show you what they look like. They've replaced these glass floats. Anyway, here's a kind of a shot at the horizon. Pretty flat country. Okay, windy again today. Anyway, picked up these and threw these on the sandbar. But this is how they were found, just on the other side of this. Oh, it's raining. Anyway, I got washed in right off this sand. As you can see, it's Glass Float City in here. I hope this comes out because it's still really windy, even though I got a filter on. I'm out.